Time for some extra laps, and lap number one here today involves the legend of Drake Maye. Wow, it's incredible. The naked bootleg on Sunday. Let's talk about the naked bootleg on Sunday. The game-clinching run inside of the 2-minute warning where Maye faked out everyone, the Broncos defense, and his own teammates. Here's the story. Here's how the legend grows. Center Garrett Bradbury telling the media after the game that the play call was for a handoff to the right side, apparently to Ramondre Stevenson. I'm reading in the Boston Globe right now. And that's how the lineman blocked it up. Instead, Maye kept the ball, put it on his hip, ran a naked bootleg to the left. Well, you know that little stiff arm there on Ellis, the linebacker of Denver, whose brother plays for the Patriots. Got 7 yards. Game over. That was it. Pats took knees, went into victory formation, ran the clock up. Bradbury told the Boston Herald later, after the game, Drake was like, I debated telling you guys if I was going to keep it or not, but I just decided not to. I love it. I love it. Shrouded in mystery. Drake Maye ran a naked bootleg. A Patriots coach told Ben Volen of the Globe that McDaniels and Maye called the bootleg on the sideline and purposely kept the rest of the offense out of the loop in order to better sell the fake. Quote, we called it from the sideline, told him not to tell anyone else, and he didn't tell them in the huddle. We made it as real as we could. Well, they sure sold it, that's for sure. The linemen didn't try to sell it because they didn't know what the hell was going on. So they just did what they were going to do, which was fire off the line of scrimmage, block to the right, and clear a hole that way. Meantime, as Bradbury said, I got my guy. I look around, everybody's running in the other direction. But the legend of Drake Maye grows to be even more. What a terrific story. And the Patriots really lucked out here with Drake Maye. When you think about it, going back to that draft, which was Caleb Williams first, Jaden Daniels second, and Drake Maye third. When you think about that draft and how it all played out with the last games of the year, the Patriots lost to the Jets, remember? And, the Giants then, after the season was over with, were interested in trading up to have that third pick, where apparently they wanted J.J. McCarthy, or maybe they wanted Maye. I don't know. I can't remember the story. All I know is the Patriots jackpotted here. This guy can play. He can flat out play. His numbers are unbelievable. We know that 72% completion rate, which was just is unfathomable. It really is. It's that good, the way he has such a great touch. And my son, who's not a big football fan, played high school football, but not ever really a big fan, watches big games. So he was watching a game Sunday, and he texted me late in the game, used the phrase situational awareness to describe Drake Maye. I don't know where he picked that up from himself or watching the game, whatever. But it's true. Maye has that situational awareness. He kind of knows when he needs to move, needs to slide, needs to get up, needs to back up, whatever the case may be, and take off if he has to, or at least get out of the way of the rush and not take a sack or not fumble the football, which is still a problem, but one that I'm not worried about. But this guy is a gem. His wife has become a star here. This is almost fairy tale kind of stuff that's happened so quickly this year. And Maye's talent is incredible. There's no doubt about that. But Mike Vrabel, to me, has to get the lion's share of the credit for this complete turnaround. There was a great story on masslive.com. You should go find it. It's an easy story to find, talking about Vrabel's impact on the team and how much the players really love this guy and buy into what he is selling. And that's what it takes at the professional level. Is you've got to get that one-on-one relationship with your players. I mean, college coaches do too, but it's a different thing in the NFL when they're grown men who are being paid an enormous amount of money, in a lot of cases more than you are, although Vrabel is certainly well compensated, and to motivate them and have players buy into you. So Maye's been tremendous, and you can't do this without a franchise quarterback. We know this now. But in order to win now in the National Football League, you've got to have a franchise quarterback. I'm not sure Sam Darnold is a franchise quarterback, but the Seahawks have made it to the big dance here, and the Super Bowl, as we get ramped up, should be very interesting. The Patriots are 4.5-point underdogs right now. I mean, obviously, I think they're going to win the game, and I've got a prediction. I'll save it for later on, but we are very fortunate to have Drake Maye here, and we need to be living in the moment. I don't want to get too zen-like or whatever here, but we had Tom Brady 20 years. We're not going to have. Chances are we're not going to have Drake Maye 20 years. I'd like to think that we are, but we're not. So you've got to take this and remember it now. And in that moment, remember, kind of each moment is a frame of a picture that you've got to remember. I've done that with the game Sunday. It was a tough game to watch. It was such a tractor pull. It was a snowball fight. It was whatever you want to call it, a rock fight, whatever. But I've done that with Sunday, remembering at the end the image of Maye reaching ahead with a football as he was running that naked bootleg, and I've rerun that in my own mind. That's what we need to do here, because this is not going to last 20 years. I don't see in today's NFL Mike Vrabel and Drake Maye. I hope it does happen. I hope I'm completely wrong. But on today's Extra Lap, that's how I feel. I love Drake Maye, and I know you do too.